Hi guys, it's Devon. Welcome back to my channel, and it's been a while. I feel like I haven't been on here in so long, and I thought I would make a video stating why I've been gone, where have I been, and kind of a little life update for you guys. So let's go. First of all, I'd like to say thank you for all of you guys have been sticking with me, who have stayed subscribed to this channel. Life has been just super stressful and it's been quite difficult, and I am excited to get back into recording and get back into YouTube, because I feel like it'd be really good for me and I want to be able to produce more content for you guys. So starting off, this year has been super busy. Senior year, I just graduated. I'm 18, which is crazy because I remember starting this channel when I was really little. I remember I was like 8, 9, 10 years old, and I posted my first cover, and looking back I can just see how cringy those videos were, and I thought I would come back and completely rebrand my whole channel. So I just graduated high school back almost about a month ago, and it's really surreal for me. It's still like hasn't clicked in that actually happened for me, because school was always super hard for me, and I've lost so many people on the way that I thought would be here when I graduate. So graduating was a huge thing for me. I actually almost didn't graduate because story time, I took astronomy my junior year of high school, and it was a great class. It was super fun. Teacher was great, but it was so difficult that I failed the first semester. So I didn't have half of a science credit that I needed. So then I had to talk to my counselor and be like, hey, I don't want to take another science class in my senior year because I want to take other classes. Is there any way that I could take it online? So he set me up with an online anatomy course, but little did I know that anatomy is way harder than it looks. I was pretty much going off of Grey's Anatomy knowledge, which, if you've seen Grey's Anatomy, it's like 10% medicine, 90% drama. So I didn't really know much, despite both of my parents being MDs. So I really struggled with that. In fact, it was online, so I could kind of wing it, guess all of the answers, and I passed the class. But it was really hard because then I had to take a final exam, and keep in mind, I didn't know any anatomy. I was pretty much guessing the whole time. I'm surprised that I passed the actual class. I just had to get the final, and if I didn't get a 60 or better, then I wouldn't get the credit. So it was really difficult for me because I'm a musician. I gravitate towards music and everything related to sound and arts and theater. So having to actually go out of my comfort zone in a topic, in a subject that I'm not familiar or comfortable with, really got to me. It was really hard to study something, especially when I have so little interest in it. So I had to study with my mom, and eventually I did take the test, and I am so thankful that I ended up getting a 75 on the test, which that is a C, but for me it was a win because 60 or better. And after all of the stress that test put me through, it was like a weight off of my shoulders knowing that I had finally gotten all the credits that I need for school. But there was more that I actually needed to complete to graduate. See, at my high school we had to have 2 seals. I already had the performing arts seal because of all of the music classes that I've been taking. So then I had to get another seal that was a state seal. I couldn't get the science seal because obviously science was not my thing. I didn't get decent grades in those classes. So then I had to go through this thing called the Ohio Means Job Readiness Seal, which was the quickest one that I could get done in the time span between senior project starting and everything. So I had to do that. I had to go to a former employer, and I had to get all of these signatures, and in the end it was super stressful knowing that I was like so close to graduation, but also I was so far. So eventually I did get the seal, and that also took the last final weight off of my shoulders because then I could go on senior project and everything. And it's, like I mentioned, still just absolutely unbelievable that I graduated knowing that I could have not been able to. So that's been one of the things that's been pretty much taking up a lot of my time, making me not able to film ever since my last video, which was about a year ago. But I'm glad to be back. And another thing that happened in this year, senior year, the beginning of it was really hard for me, with anxieties and knowing that this was my last year ever in high school, in the school that I have developed connections in for the past 4 years. So if you've seen millions of videos back, I did a life update back when I was still an itty-bitty freshman in high school, and I was talking about the effects that COVID had on me. And looking back on it, that was an extremely cringy video, but I don't think I would have made it this far without COVID happening, without the whole experience. Despite how horrible it was, despite how shitty and messed up I was because of COVID, it made me who I am today. It made me decide my major in college, and this high school year started about the same, minus the quarantine, minus the masks. It was my first real year of high school with no masks, no restrictions, and I think that put a lot of stress onto me because at the beginning of the year it was so bad that I almost skipped school every day because of physical anxiety symptoms, which are a real thing, and it was really hard to get over. And eventually it did kind of fade away. I don't really understand. Anxiety can come in all shapes and sizes. Anxiety can come even when you least expect it. And it kind of ruined the beginning of the year for me. And at that point, I was pretty much just hanging on, trying my best. And I tried to focus on things that I knew that I loved. For my senior year, I took 4 music classes out of 7 class periods. And I channeled all of my feelings, all of my emotions into that. I channeled it into my choir class, my band, my music composition class, my AP music theory class. And I think that was part of the reason that I ended up getting through everything, because close to the, like, not the middle of the year, but like around Thanksgiving time, before October, I went through a horrible breakup, and I was heartbroken. So I was channeling my pain, my heartbreak, and everything into music. And let me tell you, for all of the people going through a bad breakup, do what you love, because that could save you. And I ended up doing what I love. I, again, channeled through music, and I did everything that I could to try to not exactly take the pain away, because you can't really just do that just like that, but to diminish it. So eventually things started to get better, but then in January, 2023, it was a brand new year. I wanted 2023 to be my year, because 2022 had just completely messed me up. And that didn't exactly go as planned, because in January 8th, you may remember my older dog, Tylee. She was a bigger dog. I think, we don't know exactly how old she was. She was a lab mix. On January 8th, we had to let her go. She was really sick, and she was dying, and this all happened the day before my government finals. The day before, I had to go back to school, do my government finals, and that day forever haunts me, because I miss her so much. And about a month before that, we were preparing. We knew that her time was coming. She was very old, about 12 to 15 years old. So we ended up getting 2 puppies. And they are the sweetest little things. We thought that they would kind of pause and make sure, like, maybe they'll help her, like, heal. Maybe that'll help her live longer, because we've heard stories that that has happened before. But she only lasted about a month. She had to be put down at our house, and it was traumatizing for me. And I remember just crying, because I always thought that she'd be here when I graduate, which is also a reason why it is so crazy to me that I am never setting foot in my high school as a student ever again. So I just realized how dark that was. I really want this to be a fun video. Hopefully we can turn this into a fun video, because I want to rebrand my channel and make things really fun around here. So let's try to switch that up. This year has definitely been quite the shit show, as I have explained probably through this whole video. And I promise, my newly adapted channel is not going to be all like this. It's not going to be a trauma dump. It's not going to be venting. It's not going to be me bullshitting about all my problems. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be music. It's going to be everything music. And I'm really excited. And I will talk about that in a bit. But this year, senior year, really hard. It's supposed to be, or it's a stereotype or a saying that senior year should be the best year of your life. You know, you're entering adulthood, you're growing up, turning 18, and I thought it would be. But then the beginning of the year came. I did everything over the summer to try to soak in the last moments of being a child, and I pretty much made myself a new person. I came out as non-binary before, and I used they them pronouns, and I finally got the courage before school started to get a gender affirming haircut. And I think that is something that I was really scared of doing, but in the end I'm really glad I did, because I look back at all of these YouTube videos, all of these Instagram posts, and seeing me with long hair, and when I was little, seeing myself with long hair down to my waist made me feel like I wasn't myself. So I did this. I chopped it, and I guess that was kind of the transformation point and everything because I needed to change, because I'm a weirdo and I needed something to make me finally love myself. And you know what? That still doesn't work yet. But one day, y'all. One fucking day. But I cannot believe that I've come this far. If you guys hear any fireworks outside, it is 4th of July. I'm recording this on the 4th of July, so if you're American, if you live in America, happy 4th. If you celebrate it, yeah, and if you celebrate it and you also decided to watch this video, thank you for taking the time to watch this video, because I am a dumbass and I am trying to channel my last brain cell into this. Because, you know what? I'm having a little pre-college crisis right now. Because I mentioned before, growing up is hard. Growing up is not, like, easy. People say about a lot of things, oh, it's not rocket science. Growing up is freaking difficult, y'all. Growing up means sucking it up, advocating for yourself. And advocating for yourself, even as a grown person. I know I'm not fully grown, but advocating yourself as a legal adult, as a rising college student, that shit's hard. Because I know a thing or two about, like, rejection, being told that, like, your feelings are invalid, and to anybody who feels like that, I'm so sorry. I feel your pain. Like, I love you. Just know that you aren't alone, and know that, you know, advocating for yourself is a good thing, and it's a life skill that even I work on. It's a life skill that even a lot of people that I know who are full adults, like 20s, 30s, are still working on. So yeah, advocate for yourself. I think that another big reason, you know, that I've been gone and everything is that college is such a big deal. And I've heard from dance teachers, music teachers, directors, mentors. College years are some of the best years of your life, but it's also the biggest, one of the biggest transitions into your life, you know. High school to college. It's not like elementary school to middle school. It's not like that. It's about leaving your past behind. You can save memories, but it's like you're leaving one chapter and you're going into something completely different. And that can be extremely scary, because last night I was in my bed texting college friends, and I just had this oh shit moment, realizing that this year on the first day of school, I will not be setting foot in my high school, because now that's not like right now. It's a memory. It's in the past. I am an alumni of that school now. And I know that a lot of the other rising college students, rising grad students may feel this. And I have to say, you are not alone in that at all, because I feel like I am losing my last straw right now. I am losing the 1/8 of a brain cell that I have left, because I spent all of my last brain cells studying that stupid anatomy test so I can graduate. So, yeah, you're really not alone. And you know what? I'm losing ideas on what to say, even though I feel like I have so much to say after being gone for like over a year. And I have so much to say, knowing that between my last video and now, I have changed so much. But I guess I should kind of talk about what I want for the future of this channel. So, I remember back in sophomore year, COVID, pretty shitty time, pretty messed up, kind of traumatized me. My mom bought a mini fridge from a yard sale and said, I know this is many years from now, but you can use this mini fridge for college. I bought it for you. And now, whoopee, look where we are. It's 2023. It's July. I am graduated from high school. I have served my prison sentence of my school district, and I am finally gonna use that damn mini fridge, because time went by so fast. It went by extremely fast. And like I said in the beginning, going back looking at all those cringy videos that I've posted, those will stay up, mainly because my mom doesn't want me to delete them. But I want to really transform this channel. I want to make it completely about music. So I'm going to college in August, and I am going to be a music major. I'm going to be studying how to teach music in the future, and I want to share days in my life as a music student. I want to share my experience at the college that I chose, and I want to talk about like basics, how to get into music, how to get into songwriting, and how to get into releasing an album, which I ended up releasing my first one a couple months back, and I'll leave a link for that down below. So I want to tell everybody, you know, music can change you like it changed me, and I want to be able to share that love that I have for music with other people. And yeah, this is going to be a music account. I'm going to be sharing some song covers. Those will not change. I will still be singing. I might bring my flute into here. I might play some stuff on flute, cover stuff on flute. I'm gonna post music videos, original music, music tips, day in my life, college stuff, and really make this about music and how it shapes everything. And I know that's a pretty big difference from cringy cooking videos with my sister, horrible covers before I took voice lessons, cringy parodies, dumb TikTok trends, and let's completely transform it. So I think this is it for the video. It was mainly a lot about me, you know, shit-talking high school and talking a lot of stuff about, you know, why I've been gone, which was the point of the video. I wanted this to be a bit of a life update, but this is it for this video. More content is coming. I will have lots of music stuff coming really soon. I promise this time. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe down below, like this video, comment, share with your friends and family if you want to stay up to date on my new musical journey and everything like that. Yeah, thank you for watching. Bye, love you.